Welcome to the Crypto Navigator Show. I'm your host, Alan. Welcome in Marvin Davis and Nina Blossom. Thanks, guys, for coming out. Want to
What
go?
up? What up? What's happening with it?
No problem.
What's up with it, y'all?
We got a few others showing up a little late tonight. Want to give a shout out right to the chat. I appreciate everybody coming in. World Be Free, first up in the house tonight. Would love for you,
Be
sister,
free,
to come
Melissa.
on.
Hey,
I will
World Be Free.
I will be dropping the link in the chat tonight for a few others that want to pop in. We can go 10 deep tonight. There's a lot to talk about. Hustle Hard, Silver Days, Manly
What's
MD.
up, Hustle?
I'm going to be talking about your comments tonight and where we're
Silver.
going. And I got a few
Silver
others here
days.
that'll be popping in and talking about it as well. So call Tyrone. What's up, buddy? Crypto
Tyrone, what's happening, man?
Hustle Hard. Hello, Call Tyrone. Hello, Silver.
Charts Can't Lie, and Frozen, I think it is also in the house. And
What up, Frozen?
Jose, what's up, Jose?
Jose.
Guys, we got a crazy week. I mean, we got stable coins all over the place. We got Tether FUD. We got BTC hitting all-time high. I mean, there's a lot that has happened in the last week since I've done my last stream. If for those that are in the chat that are that was on G's channel just recently, just the last hour ago, we were talking about the revival of Codius. I'm really excited about it. Codius has smart contracts for those that are showing up. AM Wood, appreciate you showing up. First time visitor. For those that are just tuning in, my channel is Wednesday Night Roundtable. Utility-based cryptos is primarily what we discuss. We don't give financial advice on this channel. We simply suggest what we're at, our assets that we hold and what we're investing in. We like to share knowledge. We're a collective group of like-minded individuals. We all have our little niche, and we like to share the knowledge with the community and help the community grow in knowledge. And we really appreciate for you that are in the chat, that are here. We love the comments because you guys are also part of this collective as well and gaining the knowledge to the community. So we really do appreciate that. Thanks for that. And that being said, Lizard King, thanks for showing up, buddy. I see you in the chat.
What up, Lizard?
And
hello, Lizard, and hello, Jose.
SoFlo Digital, Fly, Kiwi.
SoFlo, what's the deal?
I can't wait for the next meetup, guys. I was hoping to make it to Swell. Hoping we would have some profit by then and we'd all kind of be having a party down in Miami. But hey, good times are coming. We all know that. This asset space isn't going to go away. We're finally starting to see some adoption in the technology right now, and countries actually, moving forward, and regulators actually realizing that this isn't going to go anywhere. So I'm tempted to buy more Casper to get my average down. AM Wood, I like the comment. So I'm going to go right into that. Charts can't lie. I appreciate you showing up there, buddy. So I own Casper. Casper had some major FUD. They decided to move away and basically go on Hedera and use some of the AI technology that Hedera is going to integrate. Hopefully, G, if you're listening, you come on and jump in the chat. I'm going to drop the link, guys, for those that want to feel brave and bullish tonight. Maybe come on the stream, share some knowledge. I'll open up the platform tonight for a few guys to come on. What's up, Vic? I see you in the chat. But I'm still thinking Casper has a use case, just like a few other cryptos. And or I believe that all boats are going to rise, as in previous history of bull runs. Typically, most altcoins, if they have some type of utility or some use case, they will rise. So gaining back some profits on some of those tokens are, in my opinion, that's why I still hold it and I didn't dump it like most people. Will be able to be, regained and rolled into other assets. What's up, Hustle Hard? I see you in the chat. So I'm still holding Casper. I'm not really, liking the FUD that's on Casper right now, but hey, HBAR could potentially skyrocket from there now that it has additional use case. And we know some of the correlations and agreements that are made with some of these assets. So I want to talk a little bit about that tonight. If anybody wants to share about that, and some things about stable coins. Tether is having some fun, like we were talking about. And Nina, I think you mentioned something to me about something potentially in the future of stable coin. You think you might want to talk about something about like that?
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeet.
So hey, Alexi,
Ye
BlackRock has partnered with Securitize to make this stable coin called BIDL. But we cannot get into BIDL right now. I'm talking about it for after We Moon, because you need about 5 million to get into that. So, but what we can get into right now that kind of support it, it is a tokenized liquidity fund. So the coins that would support that is Ethereum. What is it? Ondo. Shout out to Junior, Big Marv, YT for that one.
shout out.
And
Yep.
Propi. So those are the coins
Proppy.
that you could Propi. I've heard it pronounced both ways. Propi, whatever. But yeah, those coins will support it. If you want to,
Nice.
support that.
So they're
Hello,
working with Propi or Proppy right now, you're
yes.
saying?
Well, no,
I'm really
well, those are the coins that are into the tokenized real world assets. And Ethereum, because it's on Ethereum, and then Ondo and
What's up, Sean?
Propi, because they deal with tokenization and what do you call it? NFTs.
Yeah, I like Proppy. They were one of the first blockchains to tokenize a home sale. They weren't the very first, but they are, probably one of the better ones at this point in time. Not financial advice, not giving a shout out to Proppy or anything. I'm just saying I personally have owned some. I still have a little bit. Just because I know eventually these assets will be tokenizing property, fractionalizing it as well. So I really appreciate you bringing that up because I'm really excited about the future.
Yeah, no problem. And Ondo has put over 95 million into that fund, into that
Nice.
BIDL, into the BlackRock liquidity fund. So just FYI.
Ooh,
Nice.
look at Nina been doing her
Shout out,
research. That's
Sean.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know it.
Nice.
OG Sean Teasy. What's
Shout
up with
out,
you, baby?
Big Bro. Big Bro
What up?
10.
Big Bro 10. What's happening?
Alex Yeet. Let me get some shout outs real quick. What's up, Sean? Rye Guy in the house. What's up, Rye Guy? And okay, Sean. Fly Kiwi as well. What's up? We the Bank. How you doing, Sean?
No, doing okay, man. I'm at my parents tonight, so I had to handle a couple things. That's why I'm a little behind schedule.
Hey, Sean.
No.
What's going on, Nina? OG Marvin, what's up?
I'm OG now. That's what's happening. Salute.
So what? I missed the opening. So what's on deck for tonight?
Ooh, there's a lot to talk about, man. I was bringing up a few things. So let me get back to a comment of a really good friend of mine, one of my like true best friends in the community as in life, Manly MD. Want to answer his questions. So, what's the future of XRP? And this is out to the community as well. What's the future of XRP, XLM, XDC, and HBAR? And then what is the future potentially of Casper? What do you guys think about that? Let me just kind of lay out what I think is, and I really was kind of laying the land here in G's channel about where I think it's going. I think we're going to have essentially each one of these have their own little niche. XRP we know is going to be doing the cross border, and or have a backup plan for where I believe the Nostro Vosto accounts are going to go. They're going to go away potentially. This is hypothetical here, not financial advice we're talking about here. The Nostro Vostros are old technology. Those need to be, innovated into the blockchain. XRP is the biggest candidate for that. They have the most partnerships. They have the most, connections throughout the world with banks. They have the biggest thing at this point that I'm going to say, Trump kind of said it. American companies are going to thrive in America. And even Brad and Chris Larson even alluded to that this week as well. Said, hey, America is going to thrive no matter who becomes president. We're going to thrive. Because if Kamala Harris was not about to accept crypto, she would have never taken that $10 million. Because now that is a direct reflection of where that money could be utilized. You know what I mean? Now that this is out in the open, where we have politicians actually going to take the VIG fee, I'm going to say it like that. They're ready to integrate this technology. I don't think for a minute that either candidate, whoever makes it, is going to stop with this innovation. They cannot. Not with the BRICS lining up and their tokenization schedule that they have and the rest of the world. So I'm going to also say XLM with their, their cross-border and or payment structure that they have through Visa and some other, notable things that have happened with, the USDC that is going to stick around after the stablecoin war that we've been talking about. So once Tether, if that has some severe liquidity issues, we're going to be at the stablecoin war. So I think that's kind of why I believe these all are going to work together, and then XDC we know is potentially going to be tokenizing real world assets as well. And, or we know it's doing the NASDAQ, or at least potentially a part of that. So, and, or all of the stock market. So, and then we have a few others that could potentially come alongside as redundancy to do that. So there's where I feel that those assets will stand the test of time and provide that niche for each one of these real world assets. And I brought up one more thing and I'll shut up because I'm long-winded sometimes. The XRP has taken so long to adopt and get to where we needed to go is because the amount of volume that's on the XRP ledger, and if they had smart contracts on top of that, let's say, we had Codius on board right now, that would slow the throughput down of the XRP ledger. So if the volume is so low, and if you had a smart contract, let's say, come on for anything, it doesn't matter. It could be a Circle K transaction that would literally spam the network and slow it down and potentially crash it. This is why XRP hasn't had failed transactions, because they started out doing one thing good, and now they're able to scale, they went from 1,500 transactions to now 2,500 transactions per second. So in order to scale, you also have to have no choke points in the network. This is why we've been seeing the flares come out, the songbirds, the XLRs, and then now you also have to have these integrations for custody solutions for these assets. Now they provided a one-stop shop solution for the custody of the institutions to come in, move big liquidity amount of money into RLUSD, store it with Ripple and Medico and standard custody, and also make it interoperable all on chain. So I'm long-winded. I'll stop it there. So what do you
I got a
guys?
question. I
Go
got
ahead,
a
John.
question. At the very beginning of your remarks, you said something about what Kamala Harris taking crypto donations from Chris
$11 million.
Larson.
Correct.
Okay, so I got a different take on that, which I think might be kind of important, and that's because I think that when Chris Larson made that donation, about 50 million XRP, so if she accepted it and used it, then that provides a problem for Gary Gensler, because he's trying to argue that argue that XRP is a security. But how is it okay for somebody presidential candidate to take donations, and that's not a problem? So that was, were you alluding to something like that? Because that was my take on it.
I
No,
was
look.
because go ahead, Marvin.
So, I forget who it was today, which content creator it was, but what happened was, yes, the XRP was sent to her campaign, but it was switched to some form of USD and back into the USDC or USDT, and then back into the American dollar. And that's what's fun in there. It's not XRP. She doesn't have XRP, y'all.
No. That's not my point. My point is the initial point of contact with the donation was XRP. And
yes,
so
sir.
even
Yes,
if you change it into USDC, USDT, RLUSD, US dollar, doesn't matter. The fact is it was accepted in the form of XRP.
Correct.
That's the linchpin.
Correct.
Now, obviously, it would get used because all you got to do is go through BitPay or WorldPay through FIS to do the conversion from crypto to fiat. So that's easy. But the fact that they accepted a crypto donation of a token that's supposedly under SEC scrutiny, what does that mean? They should never have accepted it if there's pending litigation with Senator Warren and Gary Gensler. And they're all on the same political side.
That makes sense.
So what do you think? Now that she accepted this money, does that entitle her to bring back in the discussion of these real world assets? Like, we know that the administration this week had been talking with Ripple for months prior to this engagement. So, these things just are now coming to light. I believe that she did accept this money. Shout out to Gmail Brown. What's up, Gmail Brown? I'm seeing you in a minute, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
What up, Gmail?
Hey, Gmail.
So, Lizard King, I saw you too, man. I didn't want to miss you, buddy. Appreciate you.
What up, Lizard?
Devon, what's up, Devon? So these little pop-ups. Go ahead.
I think
Sean.
I think it presents a potential problem for the Harris administration, win or lose, because if XRP was not considered to be a security, and that's according to Judge Annalisa Torres, it's not. But SEC still wants to do an appeal. Then I think that presents a problem, and I think that could be argued in court on the appeals issue to say, look, Gary Gensler wants to call it a security still, but guess what? Your political candidate accepted it.
Hey, I just watched a video by Mickle, and there was some. It looked like earlier. It looked like it was FUD, and what it was a settlement, another settlement offer between the SEC and Ripple. And everybody thought it was fake, but Mickle seems to think that there's another settlement. The judge came out and said, you guys need to make a decision by the 4th of November.
That's pretty common. Sorry, keep going, Marvin.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go after you. No. Finish what you were going to say, because I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Well, that was pretty much it. I don't know how true this is or whatever, but it's been going on all day. Twitter, YouTube. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I'm not caught up on the dates anymore. I don't give a shit about whatever date they put out. It is what it is at this point. But go ahead, Adam.
No.
Big Watch.
What's up, Big Watch? Hustle hard. What's up? So it's typical. So anytime there is you're in court, anytime there's a movement forward, you have to have like a sit down, a time. Usually they give about 30 minutes where they give the opportunity to settle out of court before you're moving forward. Like, I've been through a couple cases before, and you have to go and you have to sit down in front of the other lawyer, essentially, even if you're defending yourself, and the judge makes you talk to one another and give you the opportunity to settling about for 30 minutes. That's what they did before. We know that. So I think this is just a repeat of that, like giving them
Child
the
support.
opportunity to come to the table and say, hey, we've come to this agreement before we're ready to move forward. Because, see, we still have the judge that has to decide if this BS is even worth moving forward for. You have to have a reason to move forward. They don't have a reason that's legitimate to move forward. Nobody got harmed. They paid FinCEN a bunch of money back in 2017. Clarity was established back then. So, this is just a F around, in my opinion, to just draw it out until the election's over, because then they don't really have to decide one way or the other. They're going to let Congress do it, because we know a new administration is going to come in and they're going to change up all kinds of things like they always do. And I think stable coins has always been ready to go first, and we haven't had that yet because of this new administration coming in. This has all been planned out, like we've all known. We're going to see the stable coins come like real quick, because we have to have the stability in the market. If we're going to have BRICS tokenizing assets, we're going to have the BRICS tokenizing gold, we're going to have other countries tokenizing gold, you're going to have a stable coin to go alongside that. So I'm really excited about where we're moving forward, guys. So
I also just want to make sure people know that a stable coin, for those who might not think so, is a form of a CBDC. You got 3 CBDCs. You got your CBDC, you got your stable coin, and you got your tokenized deposit. Those are all CBDCs. FYI.
So Sean,
Yep.
you're over your parents' house. You got some time to yourself. Tell me a little bit about what you were alluding to early on. You were bringing up a correlation. Would you remind? Could you go just establish a little bit more about what you're talking about?
The correlation between the Harris campaign.
Yep. You think they're
Okay.
actually going to? Because we did hear, I mean, I don't know if it was DAI or I don't really listen to him too much anymore, but a few others were talking about the meetings that they've been having with Ripple. Have you heard any more about that? Because some of these
No.
NDAs, I think, are going to eventually time out. Would you not think? I mean,
No.
if
Okay.
we're talking,
So the meetings that Ripple might be having with the current administration, I haven't heard too much about that. I would assume they're going on. And if you have 1,700 NDAs across the globe, then I'm assuming that the current, administration would be privy to some of that information, or most likely a lot of that information, because that would only make sense. But the problem I'm having is if that's going on and the current administration in this election cycle hasn't said much about it, meaning, yeah, I think I'm going positive on crypto, or the digital asset space and innovation. If they're not speaking on it, but the other political candidate is, then I think there's the potential that Ripple sending that campaign donation in the form of XRP could be a little bit of I don't want to call it a setup, but I would call it strategic.
That's what it is.
Yes, that would be strategic for their future battles that are going to happen over the next 30, 60 days. I think that's why that was done. And, a couple of influencers or YouTubers were saying that, yeah, I can't believe that Chris Larson is going to make a donation to the Harris campaign because they have said zero on crypto. And then the Trump campaign is saying, oh, yeah, we're all about it. We want to keep it in-house, keep it in America. We want to control the innovation so we can be, the tip of the spear and lead in the innovation. That makes sense. But for her to be kind of radio silent, that, at face value, you would say, come on, Chris, why are you giving money to her? She hadn't said anything about it, or nobody in the campaign. I think that's a little bit of a setup to force the issue, so to speak. Being strategic, just
Yeah.
saying, look,
Chess.
we got stuff that we want to do, and we know it's gonna happen, and kind of to force the hand to say we need sensible regulations. Let's get it done, and let's move forward.
It's
So that's what I
chess.
was alluding to. Yeah, exactly.
That's
Chess.
exactly what it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Free
exactly. It's chess.
4D 4D chess, yeah, for sure. Thanks, Sean, for breaking that down. So I brought it up for a reason. We're starting to see some things in the background that I mean, frankly, it's nerve wracking because the uncertainty of what is actually going to be utilized by the BRICS is like the BIS. Somebody put it out there. I don't know how true it is, but the Project Enbridge are like they're trying to scrap Project Enbridge. Um, and then, like I said, we were talking about Casper early on. Casper was like one of the, I think, was a really good potential. It looked really, really strong, and now it's a nothing burger. And then
Yeah,
and
Nerdy
then we're
spoke on that.
seeing we're seeing like look at Solana. Solana when
Let
I
me
was
ask you
buying
something.
Solana at 10
Let me ask you
bucks.
something, man. Hold on. Let me cut you off. Let me ask you something, brother. I challenge some of y'all. Just go look at where Casper has been. Not saying it's going back there. Go do your own research. Go look at where it has been. So is Casper a nothing burger now, or is it a very good opportunity right now? It just merged with HBAR.
Yeah.
It didn't die. It
It's
merged with.
definitely an opportunity.
Oh my God. Y'all sleep on it if you want to, man. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. It okay.
Frozen was talking about it too, buddy. Yeah.
Man, that thing, the all-time high. If you go look on Coinbase, I'm just gonna let the cat out the bag. Go look on your Coinbase wallet and go to all after the 1 year on your Coinbase wallet for Casper and just see what their price is. I'm not gonna tell you. Go see for yourself.
Shout out to Victor. I see in the chat, man. Devon.
Somebody drop it in the
In the
chat.
chat. So, what are your thoughts, guys, on crypto.com? I think that is potentially still a good buy. It's American company. I think it may end up sticking around through the shakeout, the great shakeout. Ripple's a American company. XLM is an American company. I'm just seeing a little bit more stability in American companies for the future if we get the right administration. And it doesn't matter which administration. I think both will do very well. And anybody that's going to work with American companies, I think, is more or less what I'm hyper focusing on now. Because ultimately, it's about what we could bring back into our economy here, as well. So, what's up, K HUD? Good to have you on.
Crypto.com better stick around because they have their whole name on that stadium, so they better stay.
I think it's it's not financial advice. I think it's a good buy at these prices.
Frozen.
It may end up doing well. That's why I'm asking the community. I want your guys' opinion.
Hey, yeah, real quick, based on what you said, Alan, real quick, is that Coinbase just announced that they're going to be a sponsor for the Golden State Warriors.
Nice.
Speaking of stadiums and all that, and then I was scanning basketball games this week and into last week, and if you can see, everybody knows the basketball goal, and it's got that that wrap around the base of it, so nobody can, if anybody hits it, it's got a cushion. And at the base, on the right and left side of the goal, it says Coinbase on it, and they did that all last season too. So I think that's something to kind of pay attention to, because if I'm, at a sports bar or somewhere and I'm watching a basketball game and the people I'm with don't know anything about crypto or don't want to know, every time the camera pans when somebody shoots a shot, and you see the base of the goal and it says Coinbase on it, and then the top of the goalpost says State Farm. Those are advertising points because it gets caught on camera. And I'm like, wow, Coinbase has been real heavy with the advertising. So I don't see that diminishing anytime soon. And as long as Coinbase is still making billions of dollars a year in fees, then they're going to keep advertising. They haven't gone so much into the NFL at this point. Crypto.com did in Major League Baseball last season. I don't see it that much this season, but I haven't paid attention to the World Series to look for ad placements. But as long as they keep doing it,
Crypto.com got the biggest one. They got the Staples Center in LA. That's the biggest.
Yeah.
What's bigger than that?
right? Right. Well, the only thing that was bigger was FTX had where in Miami where the Heat played,
Right.
and so that
Yep.
collapsed.
So let me
So-
add something to this
ahead.
thought, okay? So we're gonna come down to stablecoin wars and custody solutions, in my opinion. This is why I'm bringing this up. So
Yep.
we need to, be kind of advising our community of where I'm putting my money and eventually cashing out, and or thinking of staking. Because eventually we're going to get to a stable utility type of market where utility assets are going to come in and tokenize everything. We're going to have stored solutions that are going to be trusted. And I think
Yes.
potentially this definitely is more than likely going to be potentially one of them. So I'm
custody
saying I'm
solutions and
potentially
stablecoin
going to
solutions.
be picking up some of these assets to, just as a hedge, not telling anybody what to do. I'm just thinking that's what I'm going to be doing.
No, but you're right. Custody solutions for assets and uh, where you're going to do your business with stable tokens or stable coins, or to use as a bridge to
What's up,
either
Angus?
what's up to hold your stuff on a platform to do whatever you need to do. All that's going to become very, very relevant, and I think that's all going to happen much faster than we think. What's up, K Hud?
Hello, everybody.
What's up,
K
K-Hood?
What's up, bro?
He's been quiet.
I'm
What's
good.
up?
Shout out to Gmail
I'm just,
Brown.
I listen, man. Listening's the best thing to learn. It's you have to, when people speak, you have to listen. What do they say? You got two ears and one mouth. Not to have proverbs, but yeah. The advertisement, that's subliminal messaging. It's very intelligent for a company to put themselves on mainstream videos, i.e., football, soccer, basketball, whatever the case may be. That's just like intelligent marketing. Now, aside from that, there have been other companies, and I don't think Coinbase is going to be like that, but like, I don't know who said earlier, FTX, and yeah, you get screwed. I don't think crypto.com's that way. I think they're viable businesses, and all that stuff's getting weeded out pretty soon, man. And you can get in memes, you can, look at other projects and whatnot. But if you understand if you control the rails of financial delivery, you have the marketplace. XRP.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Yeah. And so AM would, yes, some of us have done that in the community. We don't kind of give any advice on that aspect. I mean, there is no crypto regulations right now, and there is no regulations on how it's even taxed. So at this point in time, some of us aren't doing that as well. Some have, some aren't, until we have some type of establishment. But I do believe Marvin has used Jake Claver. We know
Can I
that's
go?
one of the. Go
I
ahead.
want to go real quick before Marvin goes. On the point of taxes, is that the Trump campaign did say that, and they floated this out here over the last couple days,
What's up,
If
Remy?
crypto is made in the United States, then there should be no tax on it.
That would be
And
beautiful.
the leading competitor would be the leading companies would be XRP, XLM, HBAR. I can't think, but Cardano for sure. But
Algo.
Ethereum, Algo, yeah, and Ethereum would get boxed out because they were basically based in China, even though it's Vitalik.
BTC too. 1/3 of the hash rate is coming out of China, so I don't see how BTC would survive either. It would be a pet rock. You know, we need pet rocks for a little while until people
My
don't
bad,
like
Marvin.
pet
My
rock
bad, Marvin.
anymore.
Remy.
Oh, you good? You good? You good?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, Nina.
What up, Remy?
Good.
How's it going, Marvin? How you doing?
Chilling. I'm good, bro.
What's
All
up? What's
right.
up?
Navigator.
Evening, Remy.
K HUD. Sean, what's up? No, I just got back. We got rained out on our pickleball league.
So, y'all want me to
Yeah, what
answer
were you gonna
that?
say, Marvin? Yeah.
So yes, right before the Vegas trip, I did my LLC. No, I did it right when I got back from Vegas. I did my LLC. So that was May of this year. But there's somebody, and yes, my crypto is I am holding my crypto in my LLC. But there's somebody here tonight that has probably went further than I have, and that's K HUD. So man, I'll let K HUD take it from here.
Ah, shit. Why are you gonna put me out later like that?
I got to, bro. I got to.
Yeah, I'm in the works, man. I already set up a digital banking, online banking wallet. I didn't know, and I'll be honest with you guys, it's not as easy as you would think to go through all the hoops and stuff to get involved in what I'm pursuing in regards to which nothing easy ever, nothing good is ever easy. But you can also fund you can also fund your funds to the custody solution through crypto, but I'm going through a bank, an online bank, and my other bank is making it difficult. And I'll be honest with you, it's PNC, and I have two banks, but it's not it's complicated. It's like crypto. It's not as easy as you would think, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm still waiting for my funds to like go from one side to the other, and yeah, I'm going to go into full custody and hopefully get some rewards from my XRP or whatever other assets that I choose to hold in institutional custody. And it's not like having it on your wallet in your house and you have to worry about it. You can set up a trust. You can do all these other things that eventually I believe we all are going to be able to do. And it's a smart way to go. And that's the whole marketplace is going to go that way. It has to evolve that way. And I think Mikkel's talking about that. And really, when we all have, let's just say 1 million, you're going to want that in a place where it's safe, secure, under custodial custody and institutional custodial custody. And you want to have your money working for you, and you don't want to have to work. You don't want to have to worry about it anymore. You just want to like sit back and let your money make money for you.
Check this out, y'all. So this is the reason that I did it. I got 4 kids, and they're all grown, and one of them is in crypto, and the rest aren't. That don't mean I'm leaving the other 3 out of what I'm trying to do. It just means one got it, right? I say this often. I'm not doing this for me, right? Will I benefit from it? I hope so. But if I don't, then if something happens to me, and then whenever, I'm not going to, but if something happens to me, then I want to make sure I've done everything in my power to give my offspring the best chance financially that they can ever have. I never had nobody do that for me. So if you don't have what I have, the blessing that God gave me, those children, if you don't have that, then you may not need a Jay Claver or you may not need a custodial platform, because what you want to do is live your life with your money and travel and spend your money. And that's cool. Everybody, that's the beauty of being free, is you have the opportunity and the option to do whatever you want to do. This is just my plan. And this is the way that I'm setting it up, because, you know, the first thing I said when I first got into investing is, before Rob Paul said it, God, don't let me mess this up. It's probably my last chance at something, to be able to be prosperous or give something back. And I don't want to mess it up. So that's why I go so hard on what I do. And that's what I'm doing with my LLC and, you know, trust and those different things. It's just my plan.
You guys,
but
you guys are brave though, because I look at it and I go, man, it's still way early. Like, I don't totally trust, you know, the system. I know that a lot of reputable people are definitely doing it, but
Got to do your research, man.
you got to do your research. But you also sometimes just pressing the pause button and seeing how other people do it and how they're getting along is good. So it's like nice to hear that you guys are doing this, dipping your toes in there. You know what I mean? Because I mean XRP is, Ripple's all about, you know, they're trying to make everything a one-stop shop where they're getting tokenization and self-custody and cross-border payments and everything, payments in general. And you guys know the drill on that. But basically, I still don't feel totally comfortable getting the AMMs. And, you know, my buddy, he was in some, he was doing, I think it was like Aquas or something. He was doing a few of them, and he actually, the way it swings, sometimes you can actually lose tokens. So I kind of saw him doing that. So I was like, oh, okay, I see it, you know. But he went in first before me, and he had the guts to do it. But he said, no, I'm going to wait now for a little bit, let more people get in.
Man, if you don't take a chance, go ahead, Nina.
K-Hood, Big Watch said, have you tried Capital One online bank if you haven't set up an account yet?
No, I haven't. I mean, I have two different banks, and I might do a different one. The bank that I have is what you call, I guess they call it a digital bank or an online bank, where it's kind of different, man. It's not like it's a regular bank. It's like an online bank, and you email them and you set things up in a certain way. But PNC, one of my banks, doesn't cooperate with it, which is difficult. But I can still fund my accounts. And when I say fund my accounts, is I can fund Digital Wealth Partners, which is Mickle and Jay Claver, to custodial through Anchorage and earn interest on said assets, whether that may be XRP or whatever else, and get a return. You know, I want a return. I want 5%, 8%, whatever the case may be, on said assets. And you don't put all your eggs in one basket. Obviously, I'm not doing that. I mean, that's just no brainer there. Mm-hmm. But you got to treat it like a business. And like Marvin was saying, setting up the LLC, I mean, you can start writing things off and paying yourself as part of the business. You know, you're making money and you're paying yourself. And you can also borrow credit to loan to, provide for other avenues and other, what other things you might want to get into, starting another business, paying for your car, paying for your phone, and it's a write-off. And that's where you really make your money, because you're saving money because you're not spending it and you're writing it off. Right. And that's the beauty of it.
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah. And now that we potentially, could be looking at not getting taxed on money, the future of money,
That'd be awesome.
That
it
would be
really
fucking
is.
incredible.
Go
We
Trump.
already have some countries that are already tax havens for crypto already. Even in our own country, literally, Puerto Rico is a tax haven, even though it's part of the United States. So we already have some kind of rules and workarounds within our own United States government because Puerto Rico's doing it. So, it's like they say there's no regulations, they say there's nothing in the works, but yet we have some kind of framework, we have some type of clarity, I would say. If we have tax havens in other countries, they've already come up with some ideas and some type of figuring out how they're going to go with this, in my opinion. So I'm really excited about where it could potentially be, because if we don't have to sell our asset, it was great that you brought that up, because K-Hud, ultimately we all know that we want to make money in our sleep. That's what we're here for.
Well, check it out, man. So this is kind of the other part of it is when I first got into crypto, my first exchange was Robinhood. And it took me 2 days to get on Robinhood just to buy Dogecoin, right? So within those first week and a half, 2 weeks, I ran into XRP and I couldn't buy it. Now I'm gonna let y'all laugh at me real quick because all I had to do was ask Google, right? Mm-hmm. But I was so intimidated by the process of it taking me 2 days and me exposing all my information to get on this exchange. I didn't want to get on another exchange. I was willing to wait for them to list XRP on Robinhood. Now that was when did they listed a couple months ago, and it's still not, available to us in the United States. So what it is, what Caleb Brown is, what Jake Claver's program is, what Uphold is, what Coinbase is, BitTrue, any of their opportunities, their options. It's just another option. That's all it is. It's another option. That's it. You don't have to go get these different avenues, but some of us are doing this because some of us were in the last bull run when the exchange is shut down. What are you going to do when this shit take off and you can't get on KuCoin or you can't get on Uphold and they saying we're down for maintenance? Bullshit.
Right.
So that's all I'm doing, man, is trying to prepare to not be in the same situation, because even with that, I wasn't trying to sell crypto. What I was doing was rolling my profits into other cryptos. I'm gonna take this 500. It went to $2,000. I'm gonna roll that 1,500 into this, and when it does this, I'm gonna roll. That's what I was doing when I first got in. I was gambling, right? But they wouldn't even let me do that.
No, it's just you couldn't even get in. It was, I mean, at least Coinbase and Uphold was like that. Even Kraken was like not cracking.
Voyager.
Robinhood.
It's
lived it and learned.
I don't know what the heck. Huh?
Was that a play on words, Remy? Even Kraken wasn't cracking.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
That was a pun intended.
That's a true Cali boy. That's a true Cali boy.
Yeah.
Hey, but no, Uphold, man, 2.5 million FDIC insured at 5% interest rate.
Boy, that's dope.
I mean,
that's dope.
It's unheard of.
Awesome.
That's dope.
We're going into a possibly unbelievable time. I mean, just with the RLUSD, I mean, just the whole idea of, okay, I could safely put my money into the stable coin. I mean, Circle too, and just not going to fiat is so huge. I'm just so happy about that.
and hey, man, all of y'all, we're in some kind of purgatory at the moment. Yeah. Keep your heads up, man.
We are.
Yeah, keep it pushing.
Yeah, for real. I think it's kind of disheartening, man. The market's not easy, and that's excuse me, Nina. Like I said the other night, crypto's not for pussies.
It's not.
But you know,
It's
but see the
not.
thing,
You got, look, okay, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I got to say this since we brought the man, this is a male-dominated space. And I swear, some of you act like you got what I got. Don't do that.
Oh.
I said
Uh,
some. So if you're
there
going
you
to take
go.
offense, that means you really are one. No, I'm joking. Okay.
I think
Listen.
like
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Joking,
Listen.
not joking.
Hey, we're being real tonight. I love it.
Listen,
Keep
yeah.
going.
Listen, I'm still having fun with crypto, and I had to remind myself that today, and yesterday, well, last night, I had to remind myself why I was here. Why am I here? And it's to change my life, my family's life, and I'm having fun because for the first time, I've been able to take control of my life financially, like, and put my money somewhere where it could do something. How many of y'all have ever been able to put your money somewhere where it could work for you? Whether it goes up or goes, who gives a fuck if it goes up or goes down? I mean, we so early, it doesn't matter which way it goes right now. If it goes down, you got an opportunity. If it goes up, you've been blessed.
Yep. That's a good
Take
way.
take the fear out of it, man. I mean, take the emotion out of it and stop thinking about it. I mean, just if you get an opportunity, act on it. If you don't got an opportunity, that means you're probably in profit. But I think most people's perception of their profit is maybe out of their range right now, and it's not happening fast enough. And people are too addicted to dates. Get off the dates. Take your wife or your boyfriend or your kids, or take them to go on those kind of dates. But stop worrying about what these people in these high positions, the dates that they set. That's not a date for you. I'm so my bad. My bad.
Your joke's as bad as mine.
My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's good.
Oh,
Shout out
bad,
to Diamond Hands. See you in the chat, buddy.
Diamond Hand, what's up, Jess? We got to talk, Jess.
Yes.
We got to talk, Jess. But yeah, y'all. Man, I'm telling you.
How do you see the chat?
Me? Oh, I could see
My
the
computer
chat.
just died.
So you see where your mic,
You gotta be on the laptop.
K-Head?
Gotta be on the laptop.
I'm on a phone.
Oh, okay.
I'm on my
It's
phone.
kinda
I can
hard
see
on
the
the phone.
chat. Hey,
It's
there's
not easy on the phone.
if you turn your app, do you have an Apple phone?
No,
Okay.
I'm an Android, bro.
I turn mine
go
sideways
landscape.
and I press something on the side and it shows the chat, but I can't get into the chat. But I can look at it.
Yeah.
So
It's difficult on StreamYard, but guys, we can't go too long tonight. Tonight is to be a little bit early.
Oh Lord, y'all, he cut us out. He cut us off, y'all.
Little over an hour tonight. Well, I got the wife sitting right next to me. She's the one that's got to work early tomorrow.
Hello, Miss Allen. Hello, Mrs. Allen. Hello,
Miss
how you
Allen.
doing? Mrs. Navigator, my bad. I said, hello, Miss Allen.
You can't hear you, but she's watching. She watches on occasion.
That's all right. She know how to spin that XRP.
Love for her to be as bullish as I am on crypto and technology and all that.
She will be. She will be.
Show her the money, and she will be.
That's exactly it. I'm gonna tell you, she's put up with me for 4 years through this, and
yeah, my wife too.
it ain't been easy. It ain't been easy. So I want to say that for all of you that have been in a relationship, have been in this space for many years, hold on. It's gonna happen. We all know that. Don't get fudded out. Be patient, like we've been talking about. I know it sucks, guys. I'm in it. Just like you are, a lot of us are paycheck to paycheck. Believe you me, I am paycheck to paycheck.
What's up, G?
I've literally made half of my income that I used to make. So trust me when I tell you, this has not been easy for me as well. But I could tell you for one thing with certainty, this is not going to go away, and you're in the right place. Just keep doing what you're doing and keep asking questions and keep doing your research. And don't listen to anybody here. This is not financial advice. We're only sharing our insight on where we think this crypto space
I would just
is going.
say if it would be easier if our significant others kind of knew more about XRP, that would like help it along. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Well, crypto.
agree.
They don't want
Well, crypto. Period. But so this is the thing with it. Is when I got into crypto, I was in a relationship with a young lady, and she heard crypto for like 2 years, and she just was you on that again today, and she just didn't understand what I was doing, right? And I was trying to change our future. I'm not trying to change our future anymore. I'm trying to change my future. And if I can change my future, then I can help other people. But I'm not going to let somebody else stand in my way for this once in a lifetime opportunity. Hey, listen, I double back, maybe, and I probably won't. But the thing is, this is my one opportunity to get this right.
Only
To
one.
get this right.
You can
Keep it
always find
simple.
another
Don't fuck it
spouse.
up.
If you don't see it, then that's cool. I still love you. And I used to say, if you ain't on the same train with me, you in my way. I'm gonna run you over.
I like that. Hey, I got a quick question for you, for all you guys. Okay, remember when Raoul Paul said that, he was real bullish on everything, and you guys just quoted him saying don't F this up. But remember he said don't buy XRP. It's not going to run this time or something like that. I'm just wondering if it put a little bit of doubt in you guys a little bit,
Nope.
or if you're going, man, this guy's trying to cover something too, like another.
Listen,
People
listen,
talk their
man.
No, it didn't. I held strong because
Listen,
I
man.
held. I mean, I didn't. I just was tripping that he said it because he was the
Let me
guy
tell
that was trying to pump everything else.
yes,
you something,
exactly.
man.
He flipped back and forth. Go ahead,
He's
Marvin.
weird.
If you in this space and you're making your financial decisions based on something somebody else says, then that's your first mistake. You shouldn't be coming here to listen to Marvin or Adam or Nina or K Hud or Remy or none of us. You should be doing your own research because the shit is free.
Right.
So I'm not gonna jump on here and do no technical analysis or none of that because that's called doing your own research. You're supposed to be doing that research, not me, not for you. I'm doing it for me.
Everyone does it for their own. Yeah.
You gotta do it for yourself, man.
Yes.
Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all, this opportunity is so important that I'm willing to lose friendships that I've had for 15, 20 years. I'm okay with that.
Right. Get it.
Well, I think you mature to a different level of this status in life where we're going. You're attracting the people that you want to be around with in the future, and those that are a lower energy than we're dealing with at this point in time, it's just going to be a hindrance on our lives. So I think that's what's happening with a lot of us. We're ending relationships and friendships that we had for a long time because they weren't not necessarily a value, but they weren't getting us to the next level. They weren't challenging us and or having us release the skills that we have and start sharing them with people. I think that's what we're all called to do as people. Is share your knowledge with others, and we all have gifts and abilities, and we're doing that as a community. That's what I love about this. That's why I keep doing this every week. I don't do this for any money. I mean, I have a coffee logo up there for those that want to send me a coffee to keep this going. It does cost money to do this. Cost me, I'm not going to say the amount, but it's not free. Premium services does cost money, so that's why I do have it up there. But I do it because I want people to come and share their gifts. I love it when others are paying it forward and not expecting something in return. That's what I try to do. And I see everybody here that comes every week does the same thing. That's why I love.
What's up, Nelson?
And what makes me so motivated. What's up, Nelson? Yeah, to come on
Hey,
every
Nelson.
week.
Please send the coffee, though. Please send the coffee. It helps. And Marvin, real quick. Big Watch Dude said, preach on, Reverend Marvin. He's gonna pass
Right.
Oh yeah,
the collection
salute,
plate.
man.
And I'm
Salute. I
like, yeah,
appreciate you.
that's true.
You know
Big
what?
Watch. I got my tilted hat on for church.
There you go. Hey, you know what?
Hey, I think. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh
Sorry.
no, I was just gonna say what like meeting No, just talking to Marvin in person, talking to Navigator. You guys, I mean, just talking about like new friends, new family. Like I thoroughly enjoyed talking to you guys. The few times I have, in
Oh,
person, hanging
likewise.
out. It's just
Yeah.
like you guys are on such the same page, and we're laughing. It's just so fun. We got to get together again. So, anyways,
Likewise,
and that's
man.
how it is, man. That's why it's like, yeah, people fall away, but there's something about people that are on the same, same wavelength, and it's a lot of fun. That's the way I see it. That's what keeps me going too. Is just the community.
Yeah, man. We on some. We listen, man. We trying to do something that ain't never been done. It's never been done in history. Never been done in your family probably, and if it has, then kudos. But you're here for a reason, right? So for me, having this opportunity to be able to be the difference maker, that's important to me. Oh man.
Yeah. And I want to go back and, if I could, touch on the Raw Paul statement. Look, some of those people are angel investors, they're hedge funds. They're going to talk their books. And
Yes.
I don't think Raw Paul was out of pocket for what he said. He's just saying, when you look at different market caps, and this is all still relatively a speculative marketplace, it's changing really fast. It's not going to be that way too long. So he's looking at how can you make the most money on some projects. And I understand where he's coming from. And I have Solana, and that's fine.
Solana guy.
Yeah, and that's fine, but I'm going to cash out on it. I'll tell you that right now.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not going to sell my XRP.
No. Good for you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's one thing to say, okay, get into other projects, but it's another thing to say, don't invest in XRP, especially after you were pro XRP before. I don't know. I just hate when people are so fickle and they flip flop.
Yeah, hypocrisy.
For the newbies, you know what I mean? There are
agree.
newbies that are coming in here, and they're going to be led astray, and that's what I mostly care about, honestly.
That's good, Nina. That's good.
Yeah.
That's
very good.
Yeah. That's the most
appreciated.
Important part. That's the most important part. It's not leading people because you tired and frustrated or your career is over with. It's like a running back for a football team saying, hey, young dude, man, I want to run that ball for the next two. Look at me, I'm broke. Well, maybe I can do it a different way, or maybe I can learn something. So show me how to do it better. Don't try to talk me out of getting better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pat me on my back when I need a pat on the back. When I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But don't discourage me from doing something when I'm doing something right. And y'all don't get discouraged. Don't let nobody discourage y'all from what y'all doing.
That's right.
And
let's give Chevy some encouragement. He paid a $1.87 for XRP, buddy. I honestly, I bought some around that price, man. I didn't buy a lot. I mean, I'm at a 60-cent average myself.
Yes,
but,
me too.
I feel for you.
Some a little bit less, but still overbought.
But you know something. I'll just say it like this, Chevy. I think
I
most of us here at this point that have been here for at least this whole bear market could honestly say that we know that anything under $10 in the very future of where this asset class is probably going to go is probably going to be an amazing bargain. We're going to be looking at dollar. We're going to be looking at what was the dollar amount? What was my dollar cost average back then? We're not even going to think cents.
Yeah,
forget about
cents. Dang.
I mean, come on. Like, I'm a 60-cent average.
That's a good buy today.
Heck, man.
That's a good buy today.
Anything under $1, like we're buy one get one free XRP almost.
You guys, I'm gonna buy all the way
under
up to $50. I don't give
a
see. I don't care. That's how bullish I am, and I know where this coin is.
Ruthless.
That
Well,
is
see,
big.
that's a
All the
good
way up to
sentiment to
50
have
bucks.
because I
Well,
like
Nina,
what you just said right there, Nina.
Yeah.
well,
Because
Nina,
a lot of
I want
people won't
XRP for
be doing
Christmas.
that.
You got it, baby. You got it, baby.
We got Christmas coming. That's that. If you want to know what I want for a present, that's what I want.
XRP.
Yeah.
You know, I plan to bless the people that I care about for Christmas. Don't you worry.
You know, I'm joking.
Hey,
Yeah,
God
but
willing,
even
we'll have a really good Christmas.
even XRP at $4, we're all going to have a different mindset. We're all going to have a different feeling. We're going to be in a different space. And
wait, say that.
when it
That's
goes,
K Hood. K Hood, say that one more time. Just say that one more time.
I'm just saying, when XRP gets to $4, we're all going to be in a different space. We're all going to have a different feeling, and we're all going to be in a different place. And just appreciate that where we're at right now. And I'm not worried, man. I never have been.
Yeah, me neither.
Garen,
it's gonna happen when it happens.
Or Garen King, I'm sorry. I'm great. You got a new perspective. That's what's up. That's what we're here for.
Yep.
Mama cool. King, shout out to you, bro. Or sis.
King.
We got about 20 minutes left, guys. So we'll go around the table. If anybody has something they want to share with the community, because guys, we're really at this inflection point. We got about 5 days left of this administration change. We got things happening day by day, faster and faster. Anything that you want to share with the community that you want to give them a heads up on that I think is important right now. Right before we potentially go ahead.
Relax.
Straight.
Just relax. Chill out.
Yeah. Yep.
Ain't shit you can do. What you gonna do? You've done.
Right around the table.
You have done the work. You done the research. If you want to do something else, do some more research. If you don't want to do no more research, take a walk. Wash your dishes. Wash your clothes. Fold your clothes. You know, there's other things that you can do. And I'm saying is, ask me why I'm saying it. I've dove so far into making sure that I have things right that I've neglected other things. I'm just gonna be honest. I got some fruit trees that they mad at me. They didn't get water for a month, but I got locked into something. Crypto related, and it got all of my attention. That's gonna have to change for me, but that's a me thing. I don't want to be just grounded to just crypto. It's more to life than just crypto for me, right? This is just the part of life that may help me help other people live better. And I got to understand that part of this life too, that this is not the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? I got caught up. Yeah, I found another. I may have found another. You know, it's not new, but man, I found 4 or 5 more. Man, I ain't got enough money, y'all. Lord have mercy. It's so much you can do in this space. There's so much that you can learn. It's people that you can help. For every 10 people that turn you down, the one person that listens is the blessing. So don't be like me and I ain't telling nobody else. You know, I don't tell nobody else. No, because I find myself telling other people anyway, right? But I don't know, y'all. Hey, it's a blessing to be in this space at this time and to have the knowledge that we have and to be. So y'all look at this one thing. I'm gonna say this one last thing. For the majority of y'all, when you first got into crypto, how many of y'all would have been like, Alan just said, we finna end the show. We got 20 minutes. We about to end the show. And y'all like, no, not yet. But 4 years ago, you was like, that thing said 30 minutes. I'm finna miss whatever bullshit, CSI, some shit like that. Now we're tuned in and we want to talk to each other. We want to hear what's going on or how you feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We want somebody else's opinion or, it's just, man. But you go from the 15 minutes, you can't watch 15 to now you 3-4 hours or all day learning, all day learning, right?
Hey,
so
Marvin, I was listening to what you were saying. and you were saying, go do your dishes, go do something else. It reminds me of an old Jay-Z song. You done done the research, you done stacked your bags. Now go finish your breakfast.
Come on. That
There
part.
you go. So let's go around the table.
Okay, so it would be me next.
Yes, it would be.
Oh, my
Then,
bad.
Sean, you can finish up a little bit. That K HUD, then Remy.
Yes, I will make it quick. But I'm glad Sean brought that up because it makes me think. You guys, whatever you're learning on here from us or any other show, what does Jay-Z say? I'm giving you $1 million worth of game for $9.99. But this is for free, though.
Free.
That's the difference. This is for free.
I'll take it.
So
I can
the thing that
afford
I
free.
did want to say was this. Hold tight. Do not chase any coins. Do not sacrifice your XRP to chase any other coins. Hold your XRP, man. Hold it because it is the one. I'm telling you, you guys, hold tight. And if you cannot sleep at night, that means you're clearly over invested. Don't put in any money that you are not willing to lose. But this with XRP, you will not lose. That's it.
That
I
part.
think that was like
That
a
part.
poem or something.
Nice.
That part.
It sounded like a poem.
That
It's
part.
a poem, but hey.
That part. That was beautiful.
What up, Sean? What do you think there, buddy?
Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad to come right after Nita because she said you can't lose. Another Jay-Z reference from back in the late '90s. He had one song where he would say his soliloquy, if you will, and then would say, "I will not lose." And of course, he didn't. At least at the time, he might lose today if he's attached to Diddy, but that's a different story.
Nah, that's for sure.
Thank you, Big Watch.
Right. No Diddy.
Salute to the chat, man.
Yeah, salute to the chat. What's up, G? Ed, right at the last. We're getting ready to wrap up there, Ed, but appreciate you showing up. Diamond Hands, appreciate you, buddy. And guys, we got a couple minutes left. So anybody else want to share before we go? Remy, you got something?
Yeah, I just wanted to
Hey,
say,
Hud.
hey, look at the two candidates if you haven't voted. And just based on crypto alone, just to remind everybody to get out there. You got one person who potentially wants to take 47% of your crypto in taxes when you sell, 25% to 28% when you hold. And then you got somebody on the other end, Donald J. Trump, who says you potentially will not be taxed at all. So go figure, if you haven't, this is a big deal. I mean, this could very well catapult us into generational wealth. And that attitude is a good one, so think about it. Think about if you haven't voted, that's a good reason.
Yeah.
God bless everybody.
Protect your risk on assets.
There you go.
Okay, HUD.
This might sound kind of what I would call machismo, but be the proverbial bull on top of the hill, man.
Walk down.
Go down.
Walk down.
Go down.
Walk
Yeah,
down.
go down. Yeah, go down. Walk down. Don't worry. Collect. Be calm. Unemotional. Know what you got. Know what you hold. Make sure you're very organized in what you want to do when, what I say, woo, Ric Flair, if things go wild on you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow, Ric Flair, you got it.
Coco B. Word, Jimmy Fly Snooker. Kamala.
Dang.
Y'all remember Kamala, the wrestler?
Yeah.
1986.
The Kamala Splash?
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm
Big
almost
boy.
50.
King Kamala was
I'm almost 50.
Like
No, it was Kamala.
Yeah, he was like a
Same
Samoan
man.
or something.
Yeah, I know.
Big
Yeah,
old
he's like
dude.
Hawaiian or something like that.
I'm
Big
gonna
old
add
dude.
one couple things because we're talking about it. If you have not done a transaction on your exchange that you're going to try to cash out on, listen to me. You guys, at this point in the bull run, you need to be weekly going on to your exchanges, logging into your account, and you also need to be doing probably a transaction at least within 30 days of buying some crypto and selling it and going back into your fiat wallet if you're going to cash out the fiat. Because you will get red flagged. You will have to re-KYC, and you will be stuck trying to do all that while people are cashing out. So keep your accounts active. Go into your Coinbase, your Uphold, whatever you have. Go in there and move some money around, even if it's $5, $10, $20, so that you keep your KYC and you don't have any problems trying to cash out in this bull run. Cashing out some profits is my suggestion. And make sure you got more than one wallet as well. Don't have one Ledger wallet or one Decent wallet or one hot wallet and expect to not have any problems, because ledgers have gone down. You know, there's all kinds of wallets have had issues. So my suggestion is don't get caught in this bull run when trying to take profits out by being complacent. Okay, so make sure
Don't sell all your
advice.
don't sell all your XRP.
And
Nope.
definitely don't sell all your bag. I
Please
did that.
don't.
I did that with Solana. I sold all my Solana at 100 and whatever it went up to, 144 or whatever, and I bought it at $10. I should have kept some because look where it is now. But anyway, guys, I gotta end the stream because my wife will choke me out if I keep her up all night. But guys,
You
it's
know
been wonderful.
jujitsu.
Appreciate you guys every week showing up. And Marvin, Nina, DJ Jazzy, Sean, K-Hud, Remy, thanks for coming out
He
tonight,
kicking us
guys.
off, man. He
Yeah,
kicking
no
us off, y'all.
problem. Shout out to the
He
chat.
kicking us off again, y'all. We
All
getting
right.
kicked off again.
One day I won't be paycheck to paycheck, guys, and I'll be able to come on here and we start taking profit. I'll do this more often. That's my goal. I would love to be able to stream more than once a week, but unfortunately, I have a real full-time job and
Hey,
family.
thank you.
Good.
Thank you for your time,
What
brother.
What
Thank you,
God
brother.
allows time-wise. So thanks, guys, for coming out.
Thank you, man.
Can you leave a back room?
Yeah, we'll do. We'll definitely do. Guys, I'm gonna end the stream right now.
Good night, all.
Bro, thank you. Thank you, man.
Bye.
Bye.
Later, glitches.
Salute to the panel.
Later.
Shout out.
Later. Later, guys.